Steph out of the corner at 3, and that's exactly the beginning you would want. Porzingis trailed 3, dropping it in.
Now that is exactly what the Warriors want to see. And Carter was on him, who's like half his size, so he didn't even try to contest.
A little floater that drops, and Daquan Plowden picks up a foul. Whoa. Shot clock at 5, and Draymond 3 is perfect. Carter, a little bumper car move. There's Renaud with the good hands inside.
I think Carter knew he was going to throw that to Renaud the whole time. We were talking about before the game how bigs are, Steph got picked.
Steph not feeling good on the other end.
Wincing after that one. That is the last thing you want to see. Coach Kerr is looking back like, do we need to get him out?
Plowden will launch that high arcing 3.
Yeah, timeout.
I think Steve wants to check on Steph.
Like, I want to see Michigan State Draymond, Saginaw High attacking Draymond if he doesn't have anywhere to pass it to. Because he's so great at making passes. He loves making his teammates better. But sometimes you can attack and then passes. You go Giesel there.
The Giesel for Guy Santos. Perfect deceleration and then flipped it in. Swing, Pajemski, perfect. So Porzingis is going to draw a lot of attention when he's in the lane. Instant offense, Malik Monk. Right on cue, hits a 3.
The man is always live. Malik Monk comes in the game. He's like, I got to do what I got to do.
See, so Steph, the distributor, Horford or Porzingis having a 5 that can go out to the three-point line. It's just a different weapon for the Dubs.
You're going to get wide open shots.
Malik Monk inside. That's a tough bucket.
But Malik Monk, you could tell he was of the mindset to test Stephen Curry.
GP2. And the wide receiver, GP2, he goes long all the time. Horford on the roll. Horford, nice reverse.
Yeah, you got the
Melton
switch.
Found him.
You got the switch there again.
Chua, a little push shot. Renaud with the rebound. Shot clock at 11. Malik Monk's been the hot king and dropped in another one. So I said when he hits his first shot, Malik Monk is 3 for 3 now. Reload triple and another one down. Horford on Malik Monk. And now there you go.
Nice.
See, Al can post up and score, right?
Well, the smaller defender on him.
Bassie met Clifford up top, but not securing the rebound, so Bassie blocks the shot. McDermott trying to get it back. Cardwell's going to shoot a 3 and drop it in. So Dylan Cardwell couldn't get it to McDermott. Ends up hitting his second 3 of the year. But Melton had hit a couple free throws to Anthony Melton all the way to the rim.
Yeah, get Anthony Melton going again.
And then Monk blocking Steph's 3. See, 2 men jump at Steph. The Kings, as Porzingis has that batted back, the Kings are sending multiple bodies at Curry, and that time Cardwell read the lob perfectly. GP2, maybe lefty hook is good. And there's Cardwell off the McDermott miss.
I told you, he's bouncy, man. This is what Cardwell does.
Cardwell banging that one, and Porzingis, he followed it home.
They let a lot more go off. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Clifford all the way down the lane. And Clifford dunking it down.
I told you he was bouncy.
Kings' final home game. You can tell the energy they're playing with, except Melton hits a 3. Renaud holding up top. Clifford has had a hot hand. Neat Clifford. 2 years at Colorado State. 24th pick in this last draft. Chua going to work inside, back out to Renaud to drop in the 3. So this happened a little bit the other night at Chase Center. Shot clock at 4. Warriors have nothing going. Cycle it out to Melton, who's been good in the quarter. And Anthony Melton's got all 10 here in the second. Evan Carter on the kick out. Cycle it to Neat Clifford and bottom to 3. The Kings are reborn as a three-point shooting team.
You just had the Warriors in scramble mode, and it just started with Carter's drive.
Melton, he has loved this second quarter. Anthony Melton hasn't missed a shot. He's 4 of 4. He's got 13 to lead the Dubs. Malafai Leon's off the Melton delivery.
Drive from one side, cut from the other.
Evan Carter. Every King is hitting 3s. And I saw Mike Bibby earlier. They're shooting like Mike Bibby. Plowden challenged by Bassie and rimmed it home anyway.
Wemby does that a lot when he's in the paint. He doesn't want to close out. He just jumps up high.
Steph Curry, one made field goal in the first half. There's a 3 to open the second. Now you get the free possession after the flagrant. Pajemski was fouled, banks it home, and an opportunity for a 3-point play. You can make this a 5-point trip down the court. So the Warriors getting healthier, a lot deeper, and playing better. Porzingis blocking Carter. If this is a dress rehearsal, okay, this is what you want. Pajemski all the way to the iron to lay it up and in.
It's just a clean handoff. His man got clipped.
Draymond setting up Steph. And Carter up and around, and Curry puts it in, and the Kings have to take time. Draymond and Steph, and Renaud, he read that play nicely. But Steph has cooked a lot of bigs in his life. Setting up Porzingis. A little pump fake and bucket, and so there, a little Curry Kristaps.
Steph and KP working together.
GP2 down the lane, and Draymond finding him perfectly.
GP2's had a nice sequence here.
Oh, GP2, what a catch. Draymond threw that up there, and Gary went and got it. The Warriors missed an opportunity to take the lead after being down 15. Carter out of the corner. So a 5-point swing. He should have had a layup and a 3 the other way. And Melton, he handles himself and gets Horford a 3. How about that? Porzingis and Horford made a sandwich out of him. Pajemski taking back. Paz putting it up and in. He's got 13. Renaud blocked by Horford.
Get Horford inside with McDermott, smaller defender guarding.
Oh, big to big. Porzingis pounds it home. The Melton again took it to trouble, but it ricochets out to Porzingis. And then GP2. Kristaps knows he's been here long enough that Gary Payton runs the baseline as the little big man. He's Santos for 3. McDermott from deep. And Bassey the rebound. Do not make a steady diet of leaving Doug McDermott open for 3s.
He hung a little longer than he wanted to.
Pajemski lays it in. The bucket in the body, and Pods another opportunity for a 3-point play. And Santos setting up Leon's out of the corner. Malify drops in a 3. So Steph, DeAnthony, Melton, Pajemski with Horford and Porzingis. I'm loving all the combos that we haven't seen all year. And then Steph finding Horford. So high screen with Porzingis, and then Horford the roller. Pajemski doing it again. Open floor layup for Pods. He's got 18. Loudon out of the corner. Gonna bottom that 3. Good ball movement by the Kings. Melton on top of him. Pass to Cardwell. Shot clock at 3. Carter's been the hottest King from deep, and he got a 3. He's got 24 tonight. 5 of 8 from deep. Carter to the rim and putting it up and in. Devin Carter, have yourself a night. Carter 3. Got another one! Carter a career high in everything tonight. Nick Clifford to Renaud. That's good ball movement. Renaud from deep. So Maxime Renaud, 16 and 9. That's Spencer wheeling around Clifford in traffic to put it up and in.
That's why you just work on those counter moves.
Post-game chalk talks with Steph Curry and Steve Kerr and Jimmy Butler. These are all for season ticket holders. Loudon dropping in a 3. Pajemski dropping it back. Malify putting it up and out. Bassey's there. Pump fake to clean it up. No, into Cardwell. Bassey contested it, but Loudon flew in to tip that in. Santos thought about that 3. Going to work on Carter, work around him, put it up and in.
Perfect.
Renaud on Bassey. They clear aside. He just continues to score so efficiently. 7 of 10.
He's got face-up game, too.
Running into traffic. There's Pajemski playing off a guard, getting to the rim, laying it in again. He's protecting the 1-point lead. Renaud's their go-to guy again. He will pick up the foul. He'll flip it in. Opportunity for a 3-point play. Nick Clifford getting into the lane, dropping it to Cardwell to put it up and in.
You just lost sight of him. You're ball watching.
You need 3s. You need them in a hurry. Pajemski with a 3. Pods with 29 in 44 seconds now. You needed 2 3s. There's 1. Pajemski going for the quick one, and that stayed off iron. You don't need to foul here. The Kings are going to get a little window dressing, and Sacramento comes up with a victory.
Sacramento. The building bursting at the seams tonight as Sacramento earns its 22nd win of the season.